Hi, I'm Dan Palomino with KW Big Island and the Hawaii team. Well, I'm back here on the lanai. It is a gorgeous, beautiful, sunny day here in Kona. Spring break is upon us and people are descending here on the island in mass to celebrate spring break and get away from the cold and the snow. I hope you're one of them. Today, we are talking about Condotel. I'm going to spell it for you. C-O-N-D-O-T-E-L, like condo and hotel. It's condo and the last part hotel. Well, you could get that, right? Condotel. What is a condotel? Well, there's a lot of condominium complexes, particularly along Ali'i Drive, that are classified as this, what they call condotel. And condotel means that the condominium complex acts like a hotel a little bit, right? Where there's all of these individual units owned by people who short-term vacation rental them, or a transient accommodation. Sometimes you'll hear it called that, transient accommodations. When people come, there's a desk in the lobby and they check in at this desk, and some things could happen at this desk where they give you like a pool pass, or they give you keys to the pool, or they give you a parking pass, and they confirm that you're checking into a particular unit as a short-term vacation rental. Now, they're not managing the short-term vacation rentals per se, they just might be managing the desk, and the individual owner of the unit probably has a property management company that's doing the sales and marketing for that unit, but there's a check-in. Now, this topic of condotel has been going on for a long time here on the islands. You see, lenders don't like condotels. They think that this arrangement, by having a front desk where somebody checks in, is high risk, meaning that it's high risk for default. That if the economy goes bad, if these people get in rough shape, they are most likely to let this second home, short-term vacation rental investment property go into foreclosure. So they deem these things high risk. What I can't understand, and nobody's been able to explain it to me, is what is the difference if the condo complex has a check-in desk or doesn't have a check-in desk? Because if it doesn't have a check-in desk, then people just walk up to their unit, they get the code that was given to them by the owner, and they let themselves in. In other cases, they go through this desk. So what's the problem with condotels? Is a condotel higher risk than what I just described, a condominium complex without a check-in desk? I don't see it. I don't think it's higher risk. Why would it be higher risk? But for some reason, lenders believe that condotels are higher risk. And because they do, they either A, won't lend on them, or B, if they do lend on them, they're gonna do it at a ridiculous high interest rate. Again, condo complex right here doesn't have a front desk, not listed as condotel, can get a regular loan with most lenders at a reasonable rate. Building next door, condotel, classified as condotel because it has a check-in desk, and as a result, very few, if anybody, will lend on it, and they're gonna charge you a ridiculous rate. So an example would be, there's two banks here in Hawaii, First Hawaiian and Bank of Hawaii, both do lend on condotels. And right now, their rates are over 9%. Let that sink in for a second. Over 9% to purchase a property, a condominium, in a building classified as condotel. Why is it 9%? No reason, no justifiable reason. There's no economic reason it's 9%. It's for no other reason than they can. They can go ahead and gouge the consumer because they're the only show in town and the only people that really lend on condotels. And so that's the problem that we're in right now. If you're trying to buy a property along Ali'i Drive in a condominium complex, double check and make sure it is not listed as condotel, because if you're getting a loan, you're gonna have very, very few options. If you wanna just pay cash, that's great. That's the best way to go. I've got a unit right now on Ali'i Drive. We're looking for that cash buyer. And many of the units on Ali'i Drive that are listed as condotel need cash buyers as well. Or maybe you're a lending institution out there watching this video and thinking, we should get in the condotel business and offer loans at a reasonable rate. If you do, you'll corner the market here on the island, because right now the only games in town are First Hawaiian Bank and Bank of Hawaii. So I don't know if I've explained this well enough for you in detail. Bottom line is, yes, you can buy a unit that's classified as condotel. It's going to cost you more if you're getting a loan. If you're not getting the loan, don't worry about it. It's not a factor. So I hope that helps. And again, if you have any further questions and want to talk to me about this, I'm happy to have a conversation with you. 2 reminders, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right now on this YouTube channel, and so you get fresh videos every week. And make sure that you share this with a friend. And call me. Number's 808-913-0899, 808-913-0899, and I promise I will pick up. All right, have a great week, everybody. We'll talk to you again next week. And remember, if you need more information, check us out at thehawaiiteam.com. Aloha.